which to me just is absolutely crazy. I do plan on doing a video and talking about it on my streams. I will be streaming over on twitch.tv/FightMacFight or on the channel. If you're into games and stuff like that, please do go ahead and watch. I'm not going to claim that I'm the best ever, but I do try to interact with chat and players, well, play mainly the one game that I love to play, Path of Exile. But that's enough about that. So I recently met with a kidney doctor due to a pill that I've recently been put on. I'm not sure whether I talked about it in the last vlog. And this pill I needed to take for the itching that I have. I get really bad itching with my skin, with obviously the liver processing a lot of like the stuff that can make you itch, a lot of bile. I think bile acid, I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to claim false information, but the worse that your liver is, the more that you can itch. I don't know what the exact reason to that is. I believe it might be bile acid, but I'm not 100% sure. So I was given the choice of 3 different tablets that I had to pick with caution behind each and every one of them. So we had number 1, which was to have to be staying into staying in hospital indefinitely whilst I await a decent blood result for everything to calm down and stuff, and that could be an indefinite hospital trip, and me and hospitals do not get on. I try to get out of them as soon as I can, and I'm very ratty when I'm inside them, and I don't wish that upon anybody. So I don't wish for that to have happened, so I said no to that. The second would have meant that I'd had to have stopped taking my morphine use, which is my painkiller that I have to take. I have a fractured C1 or C2, I can't remember which one it is, on the vertebrae down towards the back end near your tailbone. Say your last quarter of your back, let's put it that way, towards the small of your back. And I can't do without my painkiller at the moment. It's just not, I can't function, and I don't wish to be living in pain all the time. So that was out of the window. It could have been an opportunity, or it could have been an option had others that are around me. I'll say it from the get-go that I'm very pro natural medicine, if the colour's green, if you get what I'm saying. But the folk around me don't particularly agree with it, and I will respect their wish for it not to be at their house or at their property, so I won't partake as such here. But it would be definitely something that I would love to have explored as an option. But the other pill, which is the one that I'm currently with, will mean that I will gain damage to my kidneys, which could result in dialysis with my kidneys. Now, when I was young, both me and my brother, we had issues with our kidneys, water around them whilst my mum was pregnant with both of us. It was just me and my brother, not my sister either. And one of us had the function of a 70-30 and the other had a 60-40. Not function, sorry, like the measurements. And it seems that mine is the 70-30. From a very crude drawing that they used from an old MRI, one kidney is about 10 and a bit centimetres, whereas the other one is 7 and a bit centimetres, which has never caused an issue in my life, to be quite honest with you. Obviously we got it all investigated till I was about 4 or 5, but never afterwards, never an issue. And it just seems weird now that all of a sudden it could be an issue, and I'm just hoping that it isn't going to affect my brother, that it doesn't become a pertinent issue or cause for concern with my brother, which, you know, I'm sure he'd be able to cope with it, but I don't think that I just wish that he didn't get it, do you know what I mean? It's one of them where I don't wish that anyone would get any illness, to be quite frank, but, you know, it's, you know, I'm much more equipped, if that makes sense, to be able to take the bad news, and that's come to the awareness of my now new kidney doctor, 25 years later. So I've got to have scans and a few bits done with that. Obviously with tacrolimus, the main rejection drug that stops your body from rejecting any transplants, any organ transplants, it affects a lot more than just your liver. It can affect your kidneys, it can affect all sorts. And it's quite a weird pill where it's kind of like a steroid where it does good, but it also does so much evil. And now at 7 years nearly of taking it daily, it's now starting to rear its ugly head. So I'm pretty excited to see this new doctor. I think he's very good. I'm pretty sure that sometime soon I'm due an MOT to check how my Crohn's/colitis is doing, which over the last 4 years has been completely in a remission, and I think it still is. So I'm really happy about that. Like that's something that you always want to hear. I think that's the only good bit of news I've had surrounding my health for God knows how long. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to carry on as much as I can. I'm trying to get out as much as I can. I have stated that this weekend and probably next week I'm staying in, because this game, it's been a long time since I properly played it, no lifed it. But I am going to a concert on Sunday to see a tribute act of Fleetwood Mac down at the Dartford Hall in Leicester, which I cannot wait to go see them. First time that I'll have seen them. And then obviously I've got Pink Floyd later on in the year. But yeah, so far I'm doing all right. And I think that as we are on the road to the transplant, I need to just start to learn to chill out more and relax a little bit more. Surround myself with the lovely views where I'm at, and just keep going, I suppose, is what I need to do, is just keep going and count the blessings that I've got. And I've always thought of myself as quite lucky in response to my health, and always figured that I've had a somewhat decent life so far, so I just don't want it to end anytime soon, in all honesty. But again, this is me raw, and I don't deal with feelings, I deal with facts, and the facts are that it's going to be a long, bumpy couple of years for me, and if I make it to 40, I'll be shocked. I will honestly be shocked. And I'm 30 now, I'm 31 in September. But I'm just going to keep living and keep going and just see what I can do with what time I've got left. Try and use it for good and try and promote organ donation as much as I can. Hopefully I'll be able to do a few videos on that very soon. I just need to get like a little bit of a laptop or a tablet. I have got a tablet actually. I'll probably get one where I can put it just underneath here, because I'm propped this up with a chair, just to, I don't know, talk about opinions and talk about stuff that really matters to me. But whoa, told you that was going to go over. Yeah, I'll show you what it was on. It was on a little itty bitty thing like that. But I will say I will love and leave you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.